China's annual political season is underway in Beijing, and a controversial new bill is hitting the floor of the National People's Congress, raising major red flags for human rights groups and Taiwan. It's called the Ethnic Unity Promotion Law. On the surface, it sounds like a push for harmony, but a closer look shows the state reaching deep into the private lives of families. Now, a bit of context, China's National People's Congress is not like the one in the U.S. The representatives aren't elected by the people. They answer directly to the Chinese Communist Party. The draft law is expected to pass. Here are the key takeaways. It mandates the use of Mandarin Chinese and simplified characters in ethnic regions. It even encourages parents to stop using their native dialects at home. This follows years of reports that authorities in Tibet, Xinjiang, and Inner Mongolia have already been slashing local language education. But it goes further. The law requires parents to, quote, guide their children to identify with the Chinese Communist Party. The draft also pushes for so-called ethnic integration, moving minority groups into Han Chinese areas and vice versa. Authorities are incentivizing to reshape the population by offering benefits like better housing and good jobs to families who marry across ethnic lines. And then there's religion. The bill demands that all faiths follow the direction of Sinicization of religion, which means that believers must put the party above their God. Analysts say we are witnessing a massive paradigm shift in how Beijing handles its diverse population. China has 56 ethnic groups. Before Xi Jinping took power, the ethnic policy was roughly autonomous, where different cultures, traditions, and languages were recognized. But under Xi, he has been pushing a one China identity. He wants every citizen to see themselves as part of the Chinese nation first and their ethnic group second. This law will put that ideology into a legal mandate. The group called the Human Rights Watch is already sounding the alarm. They're warning that Beijing will use this law as a weapon to crush dissent and force minority groups to assimilate. And the ripples of this law are reaching far beyond mainland China. The draft explicitly says it's the legal duty of citizens in Hong Kong and Macau to uphold this ethnic unity. It also takes aim at Taiwan, calling for deepened integration to make people on the island feel more Chinese. Breaking these rules could lead to punishment. Observers call this a new front in Beijing's legal warfare against Taiwan. One of Taiwan's officials responded, saying the wording is incredibly vague. It gives Beijing a lot of room to interpret the law as it sees fit, and the number of people it could affect is huge.